Cool, cool. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. And let's get TikTok going. Boop. Boop. Okay, we are live on TikTok. Cool, cool. And out. Actual Pug, what's up? Good morning to you. How are you doing today, my friend? Cyanide, what's up? How's it going? Always good to see familiar faces. What are you up to these days, Cyanide and Actual Pug? How are you guys doing? Sapphire, what's up? Anderson, how's it going? Scroufy's at work. What's up, Scroufy? Scroufy, you can't be watching my stream at work. Crazy. Get your work done, Scroufy. So I'm using Stream Focus right now too, guys. So I still have all three chats up. I still have Twitch chat, YouTube, TikTok chat all up together. But I also have Stream Focus chat. So I have 4 chats up. But Stream Focus is, of course, the combined chat. So I have all of them up still for 2 reasons. One, Stream Focus does not yet handle alerts like subs and likes and bits and all that stuff. So I need to have the other chats open to show those, but also I just have it open for the second reason, just to double check that all the chats are coming through correctly. So like you guys can see this right here. Boop. Looks like everything's coming through so far. If someone could chat on TikTok so I can check that. The viewer counts aren't showing up, which is interesting for YouTube and TikTok. I did start Stream Focus before. Oh, you can't see this. I did start Stream Focus before. Bolo, what's up? Okay, so TikTok chat's not showing up. Interesting. So when I start Stream Focus in advance before starting the actual streams, Twitch and YouTube chat eventually show up, but TikTok is struggling. Look at that, still loading. Is my name still It's Pixelfire? I actually might have the name wrong because I changed it recently. I think it's actually Pixelfire Games on TikTok now. That might be the problem. Yeah, Pixelfire Games. Whoopsie. Now it should start showing up. Hopefully. Come on, TikTok, you got this. Yes. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Someone on TikTok, send a chat. I swear it used to be blue and made of Lego. Yes, Barat. Whenever I do the VTuber streams, I am usually the Lego character. Cool, so YouTube viewer count is not showing up. Interesting, okay. So chat will, I think I know exactly the reason why. So the YouTube get viewer count coroutine has already started. So I need to make sure it constantly checks. So if I just turn it off and back on, it should catch it. Because that will restart the coroutine. Yep, there it is. 3. Look at that. You guys are all balanced today. Every platform, 3 each. Oh, nope, TikTok's winning, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna move this back over here. So Cyanide asked what I'm working on today. So we are back in action today, guys. Working on the Tooland superhero game. So for those of you that were following me months ago, I think the last time I did a stream for Tooland was September. So I have a client. His name is Jason. And he created a superhero comic book brand. I believe he's actually on his way right now to a Comic-Con. He goes to a new Comic-Con like every single week. It's usually on the weekends. But he goes to a new Comic-Con every single weekend, repping his brand, repping his comic books. And he has comic book issues that he's already printed and he sells them. He has action figures made. He has an animated cartoon episode that you can check out on YouTube. And he has me creating this mobile superhero game for him. So last we were working on this was the end of 2024. Then he had me put a pause on this while he had me set up a VTuber setup for him. So much like what I have for Pixelfire, he wanted me to create a VTuber setup for him so that he could make his own marketing videos and stuff while he was at home. So he wouldn't have to be on the road repping his brand all the time. So I worked on that for him, built the VTuber setup for him, for his superhero character named Drip. But now we are back in action working on the mobile game, and I'm super pumped. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Bolo Frick says, I'm going to try Stream Focus when I get home from work. I'm very intrigued. Awesome. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. When will we be releasing that amazing tool for streamers? Oh, it's already released. This is it right here. Boom. This is it. Stream Focus. It is a multi-chat app that combines chat from multiple platforms. Currently, only YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch supported, but more platforms soon to come. So you can get this now. It's on my website. It is in early access, which means you have to have a membership on my website. But you can get that today. It's available. So yeah, love to check it out. Love you for you to check it out. We are almost at 50 users, and it's been released for a week now. So super, super cool stuff. Can you dock it to OBS? Yes, you can dock it to OBS. Okay, so you should get Undertale on Steam. It's only $1. Undertale. I've never played that game. Which one is Undertale? Is that the one that you were telling me about last time, Cyanide? In DMs? Awesome, Sax. Love it. Yeah, so right now I have... So the biggest... Okay, there's a few flaws with Stream Focus so far, but one of the biggest flaws right now... Not flaws. So the goal is to not have to use any other chats, because right now I have 3 chat windows pulled up. I have YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. The goal is to only have 1 window pulled up, and that would be Stream Focus. But you cannot quite do that yet, because while Stream Focus does receive all the chat messages, it doesn't receive any alerts. So like Twitch subs or follows or likes or bit redemptions or any of that. So you still have to have other chats pulled up for those reasons. So soon I will be implementing another panel on Stream Focus, which does showcase all the alerts from different platforms as well. And then at that point, then you'll be able to use only Stream Focus as your chat window, which I'm super excited about. But anyway, that's not the point of the stream. This stream, we're back into developing the superhero game, which I'm super pumped about. I love working on this game, guys. I love working on my own stuff like Stream Focus, for instance, but I also love working on this game. So that's what we're doing today. And specifically, I am going to be working on the enemy randomizer. So let me show you guys where the game is at right now. Any update on the LEGO VTuber program you want to release? My plan is to start working on that in the next few months. Okay, so this is what we got so far. You guys can all see this, right? Yep, looks like it. Okay. This is Drit. This is our superhero character. You can run. You can double jump. So that double jump will actually will eventually be a jetpack. So when you do the double jump, the jetpack will appear on his back and then give him like a jetpack boost. You'll also be able to fly around and stuff, but then there's these enemies. Right now, it's the same enemy that just spawns. I think 5 spawn right now. And you can punch. And then if you punch them 10 times, because all the enemies have 100 health, eventually it will die. And then fade out. And then this works on mobile too. I also, because it is a mobile game, so, but while I'm building it on the PC, I am using mouse and keyboard to test it out. But then once I need to test it on mobile, I just build a version of it, send it to my Android device, and then test it. And then every few tests, I'll also send it to my client, and then he'll test it out too. Why is it like lagging every 10-ish seconds? That's weird. Might be because I'm streaming. Anyway, that is where we're at now. There are a ton more moves planned. In fact, I already recorded the motion capture for all of the moves in this game, for the enemy, for the boss at the end, and for Drip. So different variations of punches, his shield throw, he has a staff that he hits with as well, kicks, all sorts of motion capture we recorded. So I've still got to integrate that and all that. Right now I've got the punches. So what I'm gonna do today is work on the enemy randomizer, because as you can see right now, all the enemies look exactly the same. And we have already built randomization into the enemies. I just have to code it into being now. So we're gonna do that today. Cool. Okay, so something I'm loving about Stream Focus right now is it just showing me the viewer counts. Look at this. So like on TikTok Live Studio, I can see the viewer count, which is great. But on the YouTube and Twitch chats, I cannot see the viewer count, but I can on Stream Focus, which is super cool. Oh, I forgot to put a notification on Discord. I think that's why we're so low on viewers. Let me turn that on. Boop. I prepared a notification for the Discord, but I didn't send it. But it is sent now. Okay. Okay, come on. Confirm. There we go. Everyone, dev stream working on the Tulin superhero game, building the enemy randomizer. Okay. Coolio. We are all set. Something I am realizing, so I am moving Stream Focus back and forth between two different screens. My second monitor on the side is a lower resolution, so when I move it over there, I need to zoom out some, because you can control mouse wheel on Stream Focus. But then when I move it back to the 4K screen, it's super small. So I need to make a feature in Stream Focus where it will save your UI based on from screen to screen. Actually, hold on. There's a better way to do that. Because right now you can set your own custom UI by doing control mouse wheel, and it will save that value. But if I move this over to a lower resolution screen, it's going to be too big, and then I have to zoom in again. Or no, zoom out again. So what I need Stream Focus to actually... I need Stream Focus to take into account what the screen resolution is, and then multiply your custom UI setting with the screen resolution to keep the same ratio. That's what I need to do. Then implement Stream Focus onto Steam so other streamers can buy it. Oh, it's already available. You can get it now. Let's actually check out the website. Boop. Pixfire Games Stream Focus. Here it is. You can get it now on my website. Whoa. It's available. It is in early access though, so when you press get early access, it'll take you to the membership page. And you currently have to get Ember tier and above. So if you get Ember tier and above, you can have access to Stream Focus right now. And it is in early access right now and behind a paywall because it is still so early in development. And so it's not as stable as I would like it to be to release it to everyone. But eventually it will be free. But for now, because it's still so early in development, it's got to be for members only. Because there's only so much support I can give at this point. Because there's bound to be like tons of bugs and tons of people requiring support. And so if I just release it to everyone for free right now, still in its early state, there's gonna be tons of support requests, and I can't manage all that right now. So I need to get it a little more I need to make it a little more stable, so that there's less support required, so that I can actually continue to develop and not be solely doing customer support the whole time. Custom presets, yeah. Get back to work, have a good stream. Thanks, Scruffy, appreciate it. You popping in for a bit. Talk about a lot of games, but Undertale's an RPG where actions matter a lot. What do you mean actions matter a lot? Sism, what's up? How's it going? Where did Stream Focus go? There it is. Okay. Okay, let's actually develop this thing. So, boom, let's do this. Here we go. Can you guys hear the music okay? Is my voice volume okay too? Okay. So a problem with the goon. So this goon is version 1, which means this was before he had all the variations in his outfit. So I need to goon version 2. We need to open that in Blender. We need to export the new goon. So like here's this. And so now he has why is it so, oh yeah, it's so washed out because it's in Blender. It looks different in Unity. Let's hide this rig. So now he has different variations of sleeves up, sleeves down, hood on, sleeves down, hood on, sleeves up, and then different horns as well. Oh, and then the hat. Let's take the hood. Oh, and then hair as well. I forgot about the hair. And then we're gonna randomize the colors of all these too. Hat. Yeah, so I need to export all of this into the same FBX file. Okay. And then we have the horns as well. I need to get rid of that grid texture. Horns 2. And then the mask. Okay. And then all of these will randomize in Unity once we build it today. Is this Paw Patrol? That's hilarious. Paw Patrol, be there on the double. I need to tell my client that. That's funny because my kids watch Paw Patrol. That's hilarious, dude. Hey Capista, what's up? How's it going, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. Guys, Capista Corax on the TikTok chat has a automated actually you don't anymore, do you? But you do. He does VTuber stuff as well on TikTok. It's really cool. You guys should check it out. Okay, so let's export this guy with all the variations. So we got horns 1, horns 2, mask. Actually, those need to be parented to the rig. So first I need to parent these. Let's see. Mask is not parented. Horns, dupe, all need to be parented to that. Pose mode, Control B, bone. There we go. Okay. So now they will all actually move with the head. Perfect. Is the hair? Yep, the hair is parented too. Okay. Boop. Okay, I gotta think about how I'm doing this randomizer. I want everything to be off by default and then randomly turn stuff on. So should I start everything off by default? I'll leave it on in the export, but then in Unity turn stuff off. Let's do that. Okay. So everything will be on. Every clothing item will be on by default. Perfect. Goon base mesh. Oh, that was back when I was still modeling, but we're done now. Yeah, so that base mesh is done. So all I need is everything here. Let me double check my layout. Goon rig, and then that hoodie pants. Okay. So I should be able to just update that. It's always a little scary updating files, updating FBX files that Unity uses, because if your layout is different, it's gonna mess your stuff up in Unity. And your Lego avatar is exceptionally good. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I know I wanted to do so much automated stuff on TikTok, but I'm too scared to. I've thought about making another account just for tests or not for tests. Making a second account and just running the automated stuff as much as I can. And then if it gets shut down, it wouldn't affect my main account. So I thought about doing that, but there's just so much other stuff going on right now. I need to get profile pics into Stream Focus as well. You got 3 accounts banned? Oh my gosh, dude, that is crazy. You guys, if you have not checked out Stream Focus yet, check it out. It's working, it works, it's available, early access. Okay. It's not free yet, no, so it's still in early access to members on my website, to Ember tier and above. It will be free eventually, but because it's so early in development, I wouldn't be able to handle the amount of support if it was released to everyone, because we'd have a ton more users, and I just can't provide that much support at this point. So okay, let's stop talking and let's actually get this thing over there. Okay, so we are going to save and then select all. Goon rig. Did I have it named Goon rig over here? Yes. Okay. Okay, let's see. So let's export this file. Export FBX. Goon. Before I save over that, I'm going to... Actually, it's fine. I'll just name it Goon version 2 for now. Export. Nav presets. Let's see. Oh, which one was it? Pixfire character export or studio? Is batch mode? No, wait. It's that. I don't have any textures in here. That should work. Let's do that. Okay. Export. Boop. Okay. Harley, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. Yes, I made Stream Focus, yep. And I released it a week and a day ago. I can share it with my hosts under my agency. You have an agency? What do you mean your agency? What do you mean by that? Like a TikTok agency? Really? That is interesting. Please send me a DM. I would love to talk to you about that. Because I get DMs on TikTok from agencies all the time, always trying to get me to sign up for them, and I never do. So I'm not with any agency right now. But you're someone that I would actually trust with that, so send me a DM. I would love to talk to you about it. Okay, let me... So I am going to... I can bring this over here. There's no personal information in this. Okay. So I just saved Goon version 2. Where are you? Boop. Okay. So instead of making it Goon version 2, I want to keep it the same name as Goon. So this is going to become Goon old. And this is just going to be Goon like that. Boop. And then I need to copy it over to the Unity assets, which would be right here. Boop. Replace the file. Fingers crossed. And back into Unity. It updated. Looks like all the stuff is in. You guys can't see this, can you? I need to move. Let me do this. Let me add another window so that TikTok, you guys can see this. What should I add? Another inspector? I can't do that. Window. I already have hierarchy, project. I'll just switch them, I guess. I'll switch these two together. There we go. Now you guys can see the hierarchy on TikTok. Okay. Okay, so it updated my goon layout, and it looks like everything's the same. It kept all of my scripts and everything. So right now, let me just test this real quick and see if it runs. It should run, but all the enemies are going to have every possible clothing item on at the same time. That looks kind of creepy. Dude, that looks creepy. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see this. They look so creepy with all the clothing items on. Dude, it really looks like someone you just want to punch and get out of your face. Oh my gosh. Okay, so everything's in and working, which is great. Now all we gotta do is randomly turn off and on some of these when they spawn. And that'll be our enemy randomizer. Can I not? Does anyone use Unity in the chat right now? Icon City, what's up? Yes, we have a sub, we have a member. Icon City, thank you so much. Yeah, I saw that you became a member. Sub to Stream Focus the other day, top job. Thank you so much, man. I mean, that means a lot. Please, have you used it yet? Please use it. I need you to use it and submit feedback. Because the only way it's gonna get better and improve is if you guys submit feedback and then I implement your feedback. Okay. So does anyone use Unity? If Capista's still here, Capista uses Unity, pretty sure. You missed a few messages on TikTok. Can you please share information on that on the Discord? Because I'd love to talk to you about that. Capista, do you know if in Unity, because right now I'm zoomed in. Okay, so I usually just stay out in 1x, but if I zoom in, I want to move around, like pan and tilt this view, but I'm doing left click, middle click, right click, nothing's moving around. There's got to be a way to change your, like where you're positioned in the zoom in. There's got to be a way. But anyway, because like right now I'd like to kind of tilt down or move the camera down so I can see the full body. Actually, can anyone just look that up? Okay, so let's actually build this randomizer. So we're gonna take our goon. It already has an enemy script. I think I'm just going to integrate it into the current enemy script instead of making a new. I don't think there is. I've tried everything too. Maybe wrong. Okay, no worries. Okay, enemy script. Actually, this is a big script already. I might do the clothes randomizer in a separate script. Or I could create a separate script now just for organization and then maybe merge it in later. So yeah, let's make a new script. Let's make a script called... Okay, can anyone think of what this would be called? So I don't want to call it clothes randomizer because it's not all clothes, because there's also the horns as well. Feature randomizer, an asset randomizer. What would that be called in a game? Anyone that's a gamer here should be able to. Heard you're releasing an app. Also, congrats, your work is amazing. Thank you so much, Can Workshop. Yeah, the app is right here. Boop. It is Stream Focus. It is a multi-chat app, and you can get it right now. It's already released. It is in early access right now. You can get it right now. Just check out my website. You can find the link to that in my bio. How do I get started learning code? Watch tutorials on YouTube. That's what I did. Let's add a new script. I'll answer that in more detail in like 1 minute. What should we name this script, guys? Clothes randomizer. But any idea what we can call it besides clothes? Because it's not just clothes randomizing. Skin randomizer? No, because it's not just skin. Feature upgrades? No. Ethereally, what is up? Use Unity, but I'm a beginner. Question, do you know how I could change the position of the cursor? What do you mean by that? I want to change my third person camera rotation when I hold right click. When I right click, the mouse goes invisible and is locked to the center, but when I stop the right click, it should unlock and become visible, but it always starts in the center. Yes, Ethereally, this will randomize clothing, hair color, skin color, hat or no hat, hat color, clothes color, different types of horns on the head. It'll also randomize face shape, so like elongate the snout or bring the snout in. So it's randomizing a bunch of different components of the enemy characters. So I don't want to just call it clothes randomizer. I could call it enemy randomizer. Someone said skin randomizer earlier. I get the reason behind that. That would make sense too. Yeah, it's a character randomizer. Wearables, Can Workshop. That's a not inventory, but wearables. I like that. Wearables. Enemy randomizer. I don't like calling it enemy randomizer because that makes it sound like it's randomizing what the enemies do, not what they look like. I like wearables. Capista has to go to sleep. Thanks for popping in, Capista. Hope you have a good sleep. I'm just calling it enemy randomizer. That's simple. We can always change it later. Okay, so back to your question about learning coding. Another thing you could do is try ChatGPT. I wouldn't use any AI stuff yet. I would watch some YouTube videos first, watch some tutorials on learning how to code, but I guess first just decide no, was that Ethereal that asked that? No, that was NMG Theon. First, decide what you want to learn coding for. Is it for website design? Is it for gaming, game dev? So let's just say it's for website design. Then just go on YouTube and look up how to code for websites, and then just find a beginner. Type in beginner tutorial, how to learn how to code for web design, or how to learn to code for game design. Take your pick and just watch some tutorials, get some initial amount of learning under your belt, and then just make something. Make something super simple. Do not shoot for the moon. Just come up with a very simple idea. Like if it's a game, for instance, just do like, I'm gonna make a ball roll around and collect 10 coins. You collect the 10 coins and you win. That's it. Super simple. Learn how to make that. Get that under your belt. You'll build up confidence for that. And then shoot for something bigger. Come up with a bigger, more ambitious idea. Only just a little bit. And then do that. And then just keep iterating and iterating. If you want to do it for that for web design, then just make learn how to make the most basic web page, like a Hello World web page. Everyone makes that when they first start learning web design. Just a blank web page with the words Hello World on it, and then learn how to code CSS and add some styling to it, and then just keep iterating and better and better. That's how you learn to code, or really how you learn to do anything for that matter. Okay, enemy randomizer. First, we need to have an inventory of what we can randomize. So we have the clothing. Pants is always the same for now. There's 4 different hoodies, and you can only wear one at a time. That's going to be important. And then on the head, we have hair, hat, horns, mask. I believe all of these can be worn at the same time. Actually, no. Hat cannot be worn if hoodie is on. And And also the horns cannot be used if hoodie is on. Let me put this over. Let me put this over here. You guys can see this. So mask can be worn with any variation. Okay. So what we're gonna do in this script is enemy, where'd he go? Enemy randomizer. First, we're going to do a public list. No. Public list. No. Public lit. Oh. What is list? Is it's using, what's the namespace for list? The system? I think it's system. Okay, I've got to have a list in here somewhere. I'm not using any list yet in this whole game. Okay. Anyone use Unity in the chat? Know what the namespace is for lists? Is it system? Nope. Ugh. Unity namespace for list. System collections, that's what it is. Okay. List, no. Generic. System collections. Generic. Click. There we go. Okay. List of game objects, and that's going to be hoodies equals boop. Actually, wait, I don't need that because I'm setting it in the inspector. I don't think. Okay, so let's save that. Take a look-see. My idea is to make a good character controller from scratch. That's really hard to do. It really is. Especially if you're a beginner, I would not recommend that. If you really want to do, what I would do is get a character controller that already exists and then customize it to whatever you want. Or at least just look at some to learn how people do stuff, how they make character controllers, and then go make your own. It took you 3 days to code a basic jump. I know it's really, and it's something that has, it's like beating a dead horse. It's been done over and over again. So I would highly recommend, like I'm using for this game, I'm using the character controller for the starter pack that Unity comes with. Okay, so here is hoodies. Now we can just fill this list. You guys can't see this. I need to move this back over. Boop. Okay. So we have, you guys can't see that either, can you? So I'm gonna drag all the hoodies. I need to lock this first. Okay. Hoodies. Whoa, guys, thank you so much. Why did that? Capista sent a heart me and Icon City sent ice cream cone. Thanks, guys. Means a lot. Okay, so we've got our 4 hoodies. Now, let's just go ahead and code the randomization for that. So to randomly turn one on, let's see. The first thing we need to do, what is going on? First thing we need to do on start. Start's probably fine for now. For each game object, yep, that's fine. For each game object, hoodie in hoodies, hoodie set active false. That will turn all the hoodies off at the start frame. Okay, so let's test that out. Let's just turn all the hoodies off and they will all be naked. Been waiting forever for you to go live again. Steady motion, what is up? I couldn't see your blue color was camouflage. Yep, they're all naked now. Oh, we should actually do that. Have some of the enemies spawn with no hoodie on. Wait, why is only one? And why is the color different on the torso? Why is the color different on the torso? Whoops. Oh, wait. Different materials? Oh, this, the torso area is, okay. Oh, transparent. Oh, yeah, I have that part transparent. And it's also only happening to one goon because I only applied the enemy randomizer to one, but I need to add a component apply to all the prefabs. There we go. Now they all have them. Beautiful. Okay, so the torso is showing up as a different color because... Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that they don't have... I love the look of not having a hoodie on. It's just like, it's a perfect goon vibe. I'm definitely going to make that an option. That's hilarious. Okay. We don't want all of them to have no shirts on, though. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, so we're turning everything off on start, okay? And then we need to randomize what gets turned on. So to do that, we need to get the count. So the count, hoodie count equals hoodies count. That will tell our game that there are 4 hoodie options available. And then I need to set, you get a random value. And I'm going to use ChatGPT for that because that'll give me a quick answer. Let's see. Unity, C#, I have a list of hoodie game objects. On start, I want to randomize which hoodie is active and make the rest false. Okay, look, I already did that and it said do this, boop. Okay, so it wants me to do an int, get a random index, random range, that's right. And then hoodies count. I can also just do this, don't need all that. I can just do that, that, that. And then, whoop, hoodies, use the random index value. Yep. And then set active true. Yep, that's it. Randomize which hoodie is on. Okay. So what this is going to do is not going to have an option where there's no hoodie at all. It's going to choose one of the 4 hoodies. And I know the fix for that. I'm just going to test it out real quick first. Hey Zach, any tips on keeping my work from home office cool? Now that I moved my office to the boys' playroom, I think your PC probably outputs as much heat as mine, huh? Hi Surf, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. It's good to see you, man. Any tips for keeping office cool now that I move my office to the boys' playroom? I think your PC probably out as much heat as mine. My PC actually does not put out a lot of heat. Is your PC newer? How old is it? How old is your PC? My PC uses liquid cooling. It has way too many fans. It has 36, 79, 12 fans. And it doesn't get hot. So it does get hot in here if my door is closed and if I'm gaming. If I'm doing a gaming stream where this PC is running and my gaming PC is running at the same time and the door is closed, it does get hot in here. The only answer for that is just to open a window. That's what I will do. But in the summer, that's not an option. So there's been some times where I've done a gaming stream, both PCs running, door closed, window closed because it's hotter outside. And by the end of my stream, it's like 85 degrees in here. it's terrible. So yeah, can't help you much there. Door closed gaming, yep, it's the worst. There's nothing you can do about that. You can get a window unit, but then that's the reason I haven't gotten a window unit is because it would be super loud. You could get a mini split. That could be costly though. Okay, did it randomize the hoodies? No. Oh no, it did. Some of them have the hood up, some of them have the hood down. I'm stuck. But do any have sleeves? Where's the fifth guy? Do any have sleeves rolled up? Yes, he does. Awesome. Okay. So we are randomizing, which is great. We're randomizing the hoodie model. We're also going to randomize the hoodie color at some point too. Okay, so that does that. Now I want to add the option to also spawn. Don't need the update method. I need to spawn without a hoodie as well. So what we can do is I can just do random range hoodie count +1. If it lands on index 5, this line is going to throw an error, which isn't a problem, but we can fix that. So yeah, look, index was out of range. So it still worked. That guy has no hoodie. Let's see. This guy has a hoodie with sleeves rolled up and hood down. That guy's sleeves down, hood down. Okay, we're getting our model variation, which is great. Hoodie off, hood up, sleeves down. Awesome. Cool. Now we just got to fix that. We don't need to fix the error, but I'm going to fix it anyway. So if random index is less than or equal to hoodies count, then we set it active. Otherwise, don't do anything. So that should work, and that should not throw the error. Bum, 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 da, da, bum. Yeah, shirtless. I saw that on Act. I wasn't planning on having shirtless enemies, but I think it works. It works really well because these are goons. Wait, I still got the index argument. Why did I get the index argument? Random range 0 to hoodies count. Less than or equal to hoodies count. Oh wait, is that throwing it on the other line? Oh no, it's throwing on that line. Line 21, yeah. Less than or equal to hoodies count. Okay, hoodies count -1. Is that the thing where the index starts at 0 and so it's actually one more, so I need to do -1? Dino, what's up? How did you learn coding? Just a long, hey, it worked. Well, as long as, let's see. If a guy did not get a hoodie and it worked, then it worked. Nope, it might not have worked. Let's try again. I could have just pressed that restart button. I learned coding just teaching myself, just wanting, look, there it works. Okay, we did it. His hoodie's off. I wanted to create stuff, and so I looked up how to do it, learned how to do it for free on places like YouTube and Google, and just taught myself over time. And it's so easy to teach yourself something because everything is available. Everything you need to learn something is available for free online, which is so cool. Did you play Streets of Rage 4? I did not. Reminds me of that shirtless guy that always kept their hands in their pockets and only kicked. I think that rings a bell. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Would you ever create a couch co-op game? Them games are so slept on. Yes, 100%. Especially because I have kids. So I have kids and we play, they are 5 and 2. 2 boys, 5 and 2. And we have a Switch and we play the couch co-op games like Nintendo Land, or that's on Wii U, I guess. We have play Nintendo Land, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. And those are all great couch co-op games. And they just don't make those anymore. And I have so many fun ideas for like games that we play, like Mario Chase, for instance, on Nintendo Land, where I was like, this would be so cool if we had this game, like as simple as this game with the same style of graphics, but add like this element to it. So just, yeah, totally plan on it. I would love to do that someday, for sure. Do you chat GPT a lot when coding? Oh yes, I use chat GPT every single day. I would use something else. I'm open to using a different one as well. I just started with ChatGPT years ago, and I've just continued using it. Tech Gamer Dad, what's up? For your Lego models, did you create them or are they assets given? I created all of that from scratch. So they look exactly like Lego games and movies. Appreciate it. That means a lot. Yeah, I created all the Lego stuff from scratch. I didn't want to get any trouble with copyright stuff, so I made it all from scratch. And making it myself, I also have control over the, not the topology, the geometry count, so that I can optimize for what I need. Thank you, Tech Gamer. That means a lot. Making a couch co-op game is top-level dad behavior. They'd be flexing so much in school. That would be cool. My dad made this game. All the kids at school saying, all the kids talking about this new game they're playing, and then my kid at school being like, my dad made that game. That would be so cool. I've never thought about that before. My plan was just to make the co-op game for just like me and my kids, but I mean, knowing me and how I like to do stuff, it probably would end up getting released. Okay, so we're not getting the error anymore, but I want to make sure that every option is happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print to the console which random index gets chosen. So debug log random index. And then if we get all 5 options, then we're good. How hard is it for a game to succeed financially? Oh gosh, because there's so much competition stuff that I'm not the person. I've never released something myself. Let's see, we got 30233, 040321. Yep, that's everything. We got a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all 5. Yep, awesome. Wait, why is it printing more than 5? 113042. It's printing 10 times. Why is it printing 10 times? On start, which should only happen once. If I had 10 goons open, that would make sense, but I only have 5. Okay, why is that script not showing up? Enemy. Do I have to do it here? Show references in scene. That's super weird. Why is it running? Ten times. It should only run 5 times. Any coders on stream right now? That is super weird. No, this line right here should only run once per script because it's happening in start, which only happens once. See, it even says right here, start is called once before the first execution of update. It's not in a for each loop. It's only happening once. It should only be printing random index once, but it's printing it 10 times. It should be happening 5 times for all 5 goons. Oh, now it's doing 5. Okay, it did 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear. Restart. So when I restart, it does 10 times. Clear. Restart. 10 times. But then it doesn't do 15 the next time. What is my restart button doing? I bet that's the issue. Restart button. It might be that restart is triggering twice. Let me press R on my keyboard. That's also a restart, I think. Yeah, okay. So restarting is doing 5. It's the button. This button, for some reason, is restarting the game twice. That's why it's happening. Okay. Well, it's not my code. Well, it might be my code just over on the restart button. Why is it doing that? Scale? No, it's not scale button. That's super weird. Let me go to my player input, events, restart, calls on restart. Do I have 2 player inputs? I don't think so. I don't have 2 player inputs, do I? Settings, nope. Sometimes these mobile buttons that are on screen are a little janky in the Unity editor, but then once I send it over to my mobile device, they work fine. So it might just be an instance of that. But I mean, it's okay. It's not messing up our game or anything. I'll just have to double check when I test it on mobile that the restart button doesn't trigger twice on mobile. But again, once this is done and released, the restart button won't even be there. That's only there for testing purposes. So yeah. Maybe I should just make it so that it only pops up when you're on mobile. But back to your question, Dino, how hard is it for a game to succeed financially? I have no idea. I do know that it is extremely hard. Especially if you're an indie developer and you're not a large company. Like if you're a large company that already has an established user base and you already make games like Blizzard or Disney makes games, right? Blender, Activision, any large game company, they're going to make money off their game because they have a large user base that they can release to based off of their previous games. But if you're an indie dev, especially one that has never released before, it's very, very difficult to grow that user base. And past that, I don't have the experience to be able to answer that question. The only thing that I've ever released, I released a week and a day ago, which was this Stream Focus, which is this multi-chat app. Which, if you guys have not heard, Stream Focus is available now. It's a multi-chat app. It combines chat from multiple platforms, just like other multi-chat apps do. But then it also does other things that other multi-chat apps do not do, like show your viewer count up at the top. And it'll eventually have another panel too that will show you alerts from different platforms as well. So super excited about it. We're about to hit 50 users after week 1, which is super exciting. So if you guys are interested in Stream Focus, check it out. You can find that on my website, link in my bio. It does cost money for now though. It's not free yet because it's still so early in development. Because it's so early in development, there's bound to be tons of bugs and lots of support required because of that. And so I just don't have the capacity right now to provide that much support. So once the app is a little more stable, then I'll release a base version of it for free. Yeah, steady motion. I've definitely discovered that to be true as well. Okay, at least our hoodie randomizer is working great. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Whoops, get rid of that line. Boop. Okay, so that handles the hoodies. Handles the model, but not the color. Should I go ahead and do the color randomization too, or should I do the other? I'm gonna do the other models first. Okay, let's go add another list. Public list game object head pieces. Let's call it head pieces. Boop. And then goon. Head pieces. Wait, are these all using? Let me check this. Yep. Okay, they're all using their own pieces, right? Perfect. Okay. Okay, let's pull in all the head pieces into here. Let's lock that. Hair, hat, horns, mask. Boop. Okay, we have 5 head pieces. And we should be able to run the same code. I could create a method. Let's see. The head code is going to be a little bit different though, because sometimes you can have multiple of these on at the same time. We need to run the clothing first. And then depending on whether the hoodie uses hood up or hood down, that's when we can decide which objects can be used. Okay, so I then need to check which hoodie we have on. So if hoodies random index game object name contains the words hood on, debug log the name of that object plus has hood on. Now I'll just check it that it's checking it correctly. Okay, so let's try that out. Vadron, what's up? And Sismon, what's up? How's it going, guys? Okay, so this said hoodie, hood on, sleeves up, has hood on. Perfect. And it says there's only one, so let's just double check there is not another one with the hood up. There should be only one enemy with a hood up. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Let's restart and try again. Oh, it's doing that double thing again. So I need to use R for restart. There we go. So this has, all 5 of them have hood on. Is that true? 1, 2, 3, yep. 4, 5. Yep, they all have hood on. Let's restart again. I wish restart also cleared the console. 1 hood on. 1. Beautiful. Perfect. Let's try the test one more time. Pretty sure we're good. Now it says there's 2 with their hood on. 1. Not him. So again, there's 1 and 2. Yep, that's it. We're working. Perfect. So now we know whether he has a hood on or not. So now we can just set a bool here. So let's see. Public bool hood on, and then we can just set the hood on value. Hood on equals true. Boop. Now, if hood is on, we can't have a hat. If it's not on, we can't have a hat. We can do all sorts of stuff now. Cool. You always add some sort of cooldown to the button press to prevent it from triggering twice. Usually what I do. Yeah. I could do that. I do wonder why it's triggering twice. It might be because... I really don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter because the button is just for us for testing, and I'll just use the R key from now on. But see, like, let me try these other buttons. Punch shouldn't double punch. And it double punches. Look at that. That's hilarious. I also have click as punch for keyboard, but then I also have this button. So I'm clicking, it's triggering punch, and then it's clicking the button, which is also triggering button, that too. So jump should only do once. Yep. Because mouse click is not jump, but click is jump. So 2 key lights basically? What do you mean 2 key lights? Can you guys hear the music? Should be able to. Okay, let's add... Okay, so after that, we're going to randomize... Is it whether we have the hat on or not? Should hat... Let's see. So if hood is off... Turn these off. Turn those off. Wait, was I checking if hood is on or hood is off? Hood is on. Okay, hood on, true. So after that, can we always... Yes, so horns will come next. Horns will be the last thing on, I think. Hat works with everything so far. And hair works with everything except with a mask does not. Mask and hair. So after we know that the hood is off, we can add more things. Okay. So if hood on equals false. If there's no hood on, we can apply. We could randomly choose whether mask is on or not. Mask can't work with hat and hair. I think I want the mask to be very rare. I think hat and hair are more important. So what we want to do is first randomly choose whether hat and hair gets applied. And then after that, if no hat or hair is applied, we can randomly choose whether mask is on or not. Or should we prioritize mask? I think we should definitely prioritize hat and hair. If hair is off, can you do it? No, that looks super, super weird. Plus there's that little intersection, which you won't even see from this far back. Oh yeah, that could work. And I could fix it in Blender too if I really wanted to. I also don't know that I want that though. I don't want hat and mask combo ever. So let's do this. Let's randomly choose nothing. At this stage, let's randomly choose nothing or mask or hair. And then after that, do the hat, and then after that, do the horns. Oh no, wait, but we can't have hat on top of hair. So let's do this first. Let's do hair or mask or nothing. Yes, that sounds right. Hair or mask or nothing. You'll see all of that won't be present when on mobile. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Steady motion. Exactly. Guys, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so nothing or hair or mask. And then after that, if hair or nothing, we can do hat and horns. So I think I need to change headpieces to 2 different categories, phase 1 and phase 2. Let's see. Also probably don't need lists. I could probably just put these all in individual game objects, and there's not that many. Beluga, what's up? Is that the Beluga? Okay. Because what I don't like about the list is doing this every time. Don't like... I don't like doing the checking the name. But I need a list anyway. It's fine. I'll just do it like this. It's fine. Okay. I just need to set 2 different lists. So head pieces, layer 1, and then yes, head pieces layer 2. Perfect. That's what we gotta do. Jay goes, what's up? How's it going? Okay, layer 1 and layer 2. So layer 1 is hair and mask. Why does it keep unlocking? I don't understand. Hair and mask is in layer 1. And then layer 2 is hat and horns. Okay. So headpiece is layer 1. So same exact code, but only if hood is on equals false. Let's reuse this method. Actually, let's not for now, because I might simplify later, but I'm just gonna do this for now. Does this make more sense? I know you're a 3D animator as well. Yes, so I got started. So for the past 10, 15 years, I've been, I do visual effects, animation, 3D design for movies, commercials, TV shows. And then a few years ago, like 2020, I started getting some game dev contracts as well. So now my work right now is kind of split between game dev and visual effects. I'm using Unity Game Engine. Well, Visual Studio for the coding, but Unity Game Engine for the game. Okay, so if hood on equals false, we can then do everything again with the headpieces layer 1. So I'm just going to reuse this code, randomize boop, inside of if hoodie is false, randomize which, randomize head layer 1, randomize hoodies, random, whoa, I did not spell that right, randomize hoodie. Cool, I stopped being 1 for a long time. For a long time? What do you mean, what happened? Why did you stop for a long time? Guess we don't need this again. If hood on equals false, we can randomize head layer 1. Random index. Hoodie. I can 100% make this a method and reuse it multiple times. Right now it's a little convoluted, but we'll fix it later. Okay. Not hoodies count, headpieces layer count. Okay, so if hood on is false, if there's no hood on, then we can go through and randomize the head layer 1. And in head layer 1, random index layer, get a random index for headpiece layer 1 count +1, because we also want to have the option of not having anything on. If the random index is less than or equal to that -1, then we do this. Headpiece layer 1, turn it on. Oh, I've got to turn them all off first. So in start, I need to make sure everything is off at the start. Yep, that's it right there. For each game object headpiece in headpiece layer 1, turn it off, and for each headpiece in headpiece layer 2, turn it off. That turns everything off on start, perfect. Then here, if hood is off, randomize set active to true. Layer 1 contains, I'll do this in a second. Don't need that. Okay. So that should work. Let's see. Let's try it out. Boop. Oh, wait. I need to apply that, I think, to all of them. Yep. Overrides, apply all. Boop. So then the other goons get it too. Yep, perfect. Okay, now it should work. Command Slime Light, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, we work in a different industry now? Okay, no worries. That's cool. What did you work in before and what do you work in now? Okay, so let's see. Why is it turning the horns on? Horns should be off. For each game object in headpiece layer 2. Oh, set. Oh, it's set. Dumb. False, not true. Bad suggestion, Visual Studio. Come on. Okay, let's check this dude. Cool, hood off and bald, hood off and bald. Hood on, hood off. Wait a second. This should work even if we have no hoodie on. If putting a hoodie on. So that needs to be outside that if method. So this needs to come after, so that it will work on naked enemies too. There we go. Hoodie is hood is a weird word. I'm looking at hoodie. I've been looking at it now for some time and it looks like a really weird word. Does that ever happen to you guys? You look at a word for a long enough time and it starts to look really weird. The word hood, it looks really weird. Does hood look weird to any of you guys? Hood. Hoodie. Hoodies. Hoodie. Hoodie. It's so weird. Okay, this should work now. I worked as a multimedia designer in an advertising company before, but now I'm working as an instructional designer. Interesting, okay. Instructional designer, what is that? Hood on, hood off and hair, hood off and no, nothing. Beautiful. Hood on. Hood on and nothing. Hood on, cool. Let's restart and look again. Oh gosh, naked with a mask on. That's such a hilarious combination. It works though. Shirtless and hair, okay, that works. Hoodie and nothing else on the head. Okay. Hoodie and nothing. No hood and mask. Okay, I think we're working, guys. This works. Awesome. Restart. Let's try again. No hood with hair. Hood with nothing on layer 1. Wait, didn't we say hood could have hair? No, wait, hood can't have anything on. Hood on means nothing's on. Let me just double check that. If hood is on. Yeah, we can't have hair because it sticks out the front. We could have mask on. I feel like we don't need to worry about that. So I'll just keep going the way we're going. Okay, so cool, that works so far. If hood on equals false, okay. And then what we want to do is say, is it hard to learn Unity? I think it really depends on your drive. I think if you love something enough, I don't know, I don't want to say if you love something enough it'll be easy, because it's still hard. Some points are hard. I don't know, I think it just depends on how you are at learning. If you're really good at learning new things and sticking with it long enough, then maybe it's easier for sure. It's easier for sure. I don't know. The main thing that's hard about Unity is just the coding. So I think the better question would be, is it hard to learn to code? But if you know how to code, then yeah, Unity's not going to be that difficult. Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that question. Command Slime Light, how are you doing today? Guys, be sure to check out Stream Focus, by the way, if you haven't already. If you're a streamer, check out Stream Focus. I released it in early access last week. It's a multi-chat app, and you can find it on my website, link in bio. Okay, so now what we want to do is, if hood is on, no, if hood is off, and we don't have hair or mask, which would essentially mean, there's probably a much better way to code this. If hood is on equals false. Okay, still if hood is off. Because we're not doing any horns. We're not doing any horns or hat if the hood is on. So if hood is off, no hood or no hoodie here. Randomize head layer 1, and then after randomizing head layer 1, then we randomize head layer 2. Randomize head layer 2. that will be the same thing as the first bit. You can only have one on at a time. Whoa, that is, the normals are flipped on that horn. I need to fix that. I could just set this whole thing to double-sided. I need to do that for... Maybe I don't. I'm just gonna flip the normals of that. Can't believe I missed that. Let's see, normals, boop. Yep, they're definitely facing inwards. Let's do this too. Mesh analysis? Nope, not mesh analysis. What is it? Face orientation. There we go. Okay, yeah, I had those backwards. Only on the horns. Look at that. Recalculate outside. There we go. Okay, now I'll turn it off. Okay, now I can resave this. Let me make sure I have everything on first. Yep. Select all, file, export, FBX. Save over Goon. Pixfire character export. Yes. Export. Boop. And then copy from here over to here. Replace the file. We are golden. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we don't want to have any of these on at the same time. Head layer 2. Okay, so let's do that. We just run the same exact code again. Right here. We're doing layer 2 this time. Layer 2, layer 2. Layer 2, layer 2. Add pieces, layer 2. There we go. That should work. Okay. The only thing though is sometimes there will be... Okay, do any of these work with hair? That's what I need to know. Do any of these work with hair? Yes. Hat and both horns work if you have hair. Yep. They both work with the mask on. Mask on, hair off. Hat does not work if mask is on. Horns work? I don't know how no, they don't work. They don't work. No horns. Okay, so this bit can only run if mask is not on. Okay, so we need to say this whole bit right here, if mask is not on. So if mask is not on, what? I can't do that? If, I'm just gonna write it out, mask is not on for now. If mask is, whoa. Mash. If mashed potatoes is not on. If mask is not on, then we can run all this. Let's see, we want to check if mask is on by saying mask. So we'll do a public bool mask on, If mask on equals false. So if mask is not on, then we can run all this stuff. Perfect. Then we have to set that to true up in here. We're gonna do this. If headpiece layer. This one, its name contains. What is it called? Mask? Yep, contains mask. Then we say mask on equals true. That should do it. Get rid of this. Beautiful. That should do it. That should be our model randomizer. I believe that covers everything. Turn everything back on. Just make sure that we get the variations that we want to allow for. D Fruki SG, thanks for the Rosa, man. That means a lot. Jacobs, thank you for the heart, man. You guys are too kind. Thank you. We're trying to achieve. I'm creating an enemy randomizer so we have all these clothing and hat and horn and hair options for the enemies, but I'm making a randomizer right now so that whenever they spawn with random elements on their bodies. But you can't have all of them on at the same time, so like certain headpieces interfere with other headpieces. So I just made this randomizer to follow our logic for what we want to allow and not allow. So now this should work. Let's test it out. Imagine having to cut holes in hats so your horns grow through. I know, right? That'll be terrible. Okay. So he has hair and horn. That is allowed. Hat. Yep. And nothing else. Let's see. Hat and hair. Do we allow hat and hair? Yeah, because it doesn't poke through, right? Yes, hat and hair is allowed. Hoodie and nothing. Perfect. That's allowed. Hair and horns. That's allowed. Punch. Okay, let's restart and test another random spawning. Nothing. I just need to spawn these close so I don't have to run every time. Let's make all these guys closer. Boop. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Boop. Let's make them all super close to me. Transform. Nope, just do this. Be smart, Zach, be smart. 2, let's make you close. Number 3, where are you? You close. 4, make you close. Where are you other hiding over there? There you are. Number 2. Okay, that's better. Go back to game. Now they're all where I can see them. Okay, so we've got this bigger. Can you guys see that okay? I guess you can't see close enough on the heads. Okay, that's a lot of hoodies on. Hood off, and hat. That works. Okay, let's restart. Yep, hood on, hood off, hat and hair. Hood off, mask. Love it. Hood on, hood off, and hat. Cool. Did he just switch stuff? I don't think so. Restart. That would be super weird, right? Yep, those variations work. That works. Why are you so far away? I need to bring you in closer. Put you right nice and snug to me. The Trunkinator, what's up? How many years have you been coding? I have about 3 weeks of experience with Unity. I have been, well, would you include web coding as well? Because I started learning some web coding back in high school, and that was 2009, 2010, it was junior and senior year. I started learning some HTML and CSS then, if you include that. So, yep, those variations work. Beautiful. Restart. Hair and horns, love it. Hair and other horns, love it. Okay. Yep, works. Works. All these variations work. I don't see any problems. No elements interfering with others that shouldn't be on there. Great. So now we are we are randomizing the hoodie model, all the horn models, the hair model, the hat model, and the mask model. No masks? Do we have masks? Yep, there's a mask right there. Perfect. I saw some error. What is that right there? You can see through the hoodie, so I just need to make the hoodie double-sided. Hoodie, where are you? Hoodie. It's in the material, right? Interface. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Let's turn a hoodie on. Oh, they're all off. That's why. There we go. Okay. Hoodie on, and you can see through it. You guys see that right there. So now let's just fix that real quick. The hoodie material needs to be double-sided. So render face both. Boop. Wait. Yep, that's it. Render face both. Awesome. I think that's the only thing. Horns are good. Masks good. Hat. Is the hat good? Let's see. Let's turn all the hoodies off. Turn you off. Yes, because hat actually has mesh on the inside. Yeah, so all that's good. Perfect. Okay, let's turn all that back on. Back on. Beautiful. Okay. We are now correctly randomizing all of the models. All of the clothing models. Clothing, hair, and hat models. And some will also appear with no hoodie on. Let's restart. Perfect. The only thing I'm not doing yet is I'm not making the torso transparent. We need to do that. So, material transparent. First off, we need to make them the exact same color to fix that torso issue. So let's do that. That. Okay, that should fix the torso issue. But now on the material transparent, we need to make it actually transparent. But it should not show up as transparent if we have the hoodie off. Can one of the hat variants be the colorful hat with the propeller? That's hilarious. I love that idea. I'll have to run that by my client. It might make them look a little too goofy. I like that idea. But these are supposed to be the goons. The low-level goons that we fight in the game. I think we're good on the models, right? We're just fixing the torso. I do need to make the torso transparent whenever a hoodie is on. Okay, awesome. So we fixed the torso issue. It now doesn't look like a different color in the torso area. Awesome. We really need to randomize the color of these hoodies and the skin colors too. That'll add a lot of extra randomization. Whoa, just subbed on YouTube. Thank you so much. That is a very long username. We actually need to randomize the colors of all of them. Turn off flat mode. Boom, run around. This is actually something that my client and I are still deciding on what we're gonna do or not. I like flat mode so that you can only run left or right and go up and down, but you can't go away and towards camera. But we're experimenting with this non-flat mode where you can move away from camera and come towards camera, but you're limited. So like you couldn't go down this alley or down this road. You're still limited to a certain window, but you can go away and towards. Being able to go away and towards is cool, but it's my personal opinion that for a side scroller game, sometimes going away and towards camera is a little, it's a little janky, because like, if it's flat so everyone is stuck on a plane the whole time, you always know that if you're right there, the punch is going to land. Boom, punch is going to land. But if you have no flat mode and you're running, and you're right on that, you happen to be close to the plane, you'll land a punch. But if you're like too far away, but it looks like you'll throw a punch, see, and it's not throwing a punch, it's just a little, what is the word? It's a little clunky. It feels that way, at least. It's not as intuitive. It's like sometimes I'll try to throw a punch and it won't land. Now there are some things that I could do to make it work better. Like you can already see that I do have some rotation. So like if he's not rotated towards the enemy, but he's close enough to him, he will change his rotation to match and then punch. So there's some things we can do, but like right here, I'm like, hey, I'm next to him, I want to punch, but it's not punching. It's because you're too far away. So that's currently where we're at. It's my opinion right now that we should stay in flat mode. But my client really wants to have this depth where you can run back and forth. So he's playing around. That's why I have this toggle up here. He's playing around with it and he's gonna see what he likes better. I think a boss fight could have double horns. So the boss is actually a completely different model. These characters you see right here, these are the goons. The boss is, let me show you what the boss is gonna look like. The boss's name is Rampage. Rampage is, where's the references? This is Rampage. And that's my kids and my wife back from homeschool. So this is Rampage, big scary elephant dude. He's the final boss. Yes, I'm using Unity, guys. Unity game engine. Okay. So what do you guys think? What is your opinion on the whole flat mode, not flat mode thing? I prefer just the left and right personally. I agree. I really want to go ahead and randomize these. Like before, I can do transparent later. I mean, I could just do. Actually, I could do this really fast. Let's do that. Let's make the torso transparent. So what we need to do is goon. We're just gonna need to switch it to transparent. Actually, I'm gonna do that later. That's very boring work. I'm gonna randomize the color of all this stuff. So it can't just randomize to any color because you could end up with like purples and that would look super weird. So I'm gonna create a list of colors that we allow. So we're gonna do, can I make a list of colors? Actually I've never tried that before. I always do colors as their own individual color, but let's actually see if we can do. You can, look at that. That's cool. Okay, so we want a black color, but not like super black. We want a white color, probably not super white, but we'll test it out anyway. We want a mid color, so like a black, a white, and a gray. And probably another darker gray. It's like four shaded variations. You guys can't see that, can you? Flat mode is easier, more movement can be more annoying. Yeah, I agree. It's one of those cases where less is more. Less is more. Sometimes simplicity is just, a lot of times people think that the more complex something is, the better it is, but that's just not always the case. A lot of times simpler is just better. Whatever's more intuitive and makes for a better player experience, that's what I want to go for. Like adding all the extra depth and controls and stuff is cool to have that, but it's just, I think the player experience is better without that. But it's not my game, it's my client's game, so whatever he says will go. He is very open. We have so many conversations about stuff like this. He's super open, and he I'll explain, like I'll provide cases for stuff all the time, and he's very open to stuff, so which is really good. He's a fantastic client. Reminds me of the old Lego games. I wish in some areas I was locked to left and right. Oh yeah, even the newer Lego, all the Lego games are like that. I think the non-flat mode would work if the camera was higher, so I'm actually gonna try that real quick. I had wanted to test that out. Let's try to test that out real quick. Let's turn flat mode off and then camera, player follow camera. Just move this. Nope, not it. No, was that it? Player follow camera? No. Yeah, here it is. No. Shoulder offset. There we go. If we were like looking down more, it might work. Let's try that. Now that works. Let's move the camera down. It's too high. Like the composer. Screen position. Whoop. I would definitely need to tweak this, but make sure I'm doing the stuff right. So that's more intuitive. You have a better sense of your depth at that point. That's not bad. I don't like the angle. I don't like the camera angle, but it makes the non-flat mode a lot easier to tell where you're at. What do you guys think? As you jump over an enemy, you kick their head at the same time. I mean, we're definitely there are gonna be kicks in this game, so like standing kick and probably like a jump up and then probably not a kick land. Do you mean like in Smash Brothers where if you jump on someone's head, it like does a bounce off their head and they go like that? That could be funny. I love these model variations. That's working really nicely. also send the camera over. Nope. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what I needed to do. Camera side. There's so many settings for this. Screen position. Here we go. Oh, not quite what I wanted to do, but oh no, that's super weird. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much. Ugh, ugh, stop. Make it go away. Oh my gosh. Don't like that. Restart, restart. See, I like the angle being this low. Especially for when we have jetpack mode and we're flying around. I actually want to try something real quick. I want to move the camera. D, thanks for the rose. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Head height is good for the camera. Yeah, I really like where the camera is at. But I want to try it behind him, just for funsies. Let's see. I might have to... That's what I wanted, was target tracking. Nope, don't want that. Probably need to reposition it before joining. What I wanted was to be like, put the camera on the side so it's behind him as he runs, but we can test that out later. I don't think we'll ever use it, but I wanted to play around with it. Okay. We are randomizing color. Here we go. Goon. Colors, we got a black, pretty much black. Black, a white, a light gray, and a dark gray. Let's just start with that. And what we've got to do is get every mesh renderer on the goon. Because we're doing skin color as well, right? Okay, but we don't need to do pupils or eye whites or irises. Just shoes, material transparent. And then I'm actually gonna do this. This is even better. Let's see. I'm gonna make a list. Public list of materials. Okay. And then we're going to fill that list with all the materials we want to randomize. So that would be, like that. That would be the goon. No, wait, that's not a material. Let's see, that would be, I need another inspector. I thought I could have multiple inspectors. Yes, perfect. Okay. Okay, so that's locked. Okay, we want to fill these materials here. With this, we want to use material transparent. I can't drag that. I've got to do a list of mesh renderers, not materials. Okay. Look list of mesh renderers. Okie dokie. Instead of just setting that manually, I could just get them all for each mesh renderer inside Goon, list it out. Because we want everything, right? We want all the hoodies, pants. We're randomizing the color of everything, I'm pretty sure. Except for like eyes and pupils. So let's actually, this can be a private list. Private list mesh renders, okay. And then on start, we want to get all of those. Get all mesh renderers for each. No. Mesh renderers equals get components in children. Mesh renderer. Boop, 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 boop. Mesh renderers equals oh, I need to do mesh renderers add range. That's what I need to do. And what does that use? Parentheses? Yes, there we go. Parentheses. There we go. So add the full range of all children mesh renderers to that list. Beautiful. Don't think I need this actually. Yep. Get all mesh renderers. Boop, let me actually make this public so we can see that it's filling it in properly. And make a button in the settings menu so the player can choose if they want flat mode or not. I see where you're going with that. The thing is that I'm going to develop this game differently depending on whether we go with flat mode or not flat mode. For instance, when you're fighting the final boss at the end, Rampage, and he does this move where he like kicks the ground and a manhole pops up into the air and he grabs it and then he throws the manhole the manhole cover at Drip. If we have it in flat mode, I can just have him throw it straight. Or do all of his moves facing straight. But if I have flat mode, if we decide to go with flat mode, then there's extra stuff that I have to code that I wouldn't have had to code if we're only sticking with flat mode, like rotation targeting for Rampage, for instance. I already have the rotation targeting on for Drip in flat mode, but we'd have to do other stuff like that for Rampage and for the Goons as well, even though Goons already have it, but yeah. So if we decide to not do flat mode, there'll be some extra coding involved for various things. Yes, flat mode is for sure easier to code. And I also like flat mode because I like that it's like the old retro games. But I mean, the thing is, there are some old retro games where you can go away and towards, but it's 2D. It's 2D going away and towards, which makes more sense. But there are some things that I like with flat mode. Like for instance, when you're going along the road, there's a part that I see in my mind where there's gonna be like a taxi cab, like a car parked in the middle of the road, and to get past it, you have to jump over it. So just fun little things like that. They're super simple in a game, but that require you to do different things. Like if we have flat mode turned off, you could just run around the car, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose. So I envision having different obstacles in the game, natural obstacles like a car, that you can't just run around whenever you want to, but you're forced to jump over it, or use or something really tall that you're forced to use your jetpack to go over. If you can just go around everything, that defeats the purpose of the obstacles, in my mind at least. So, okay, let's see if it is filling this with all the mesh renderers. Hair, hat, horns, mask. It's getting hair, hat, horns, mask. But it's not getting the hoodies. Oh, because the hoodies have a skinned mesh renderer. And this has a skinned mesh renderer. Okay, so I just need to switch this to renderer. That's why. It needs to be a list of renderer, no matter what type of renderer it is. Boop, boop. There we go. Master. Oh. Get all renderers. There we go. That's a lot more than I want, but I think it's right. We've got the goon, perfect, hair, hat, horns, mask, hoodie, and pants. Yep, that's everything. Beautiful. Okay. And then what I need to do, once we have all the renderers, we need to get all the materials. So let's do... I can just do it here. List materials equals new list materials, and then for each material for each renderer are in renderers. So for every single renderer, we need to check for every single material, for each material mat in R. R get materials. Wait, what? For each material in R. For each render R in renderer. Oh wait. List materials equals R get materials. What? List of materials get materials. Oh, I'm doing that here. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay. Wait, why is that not working? There's no argument given the correspondence. Ask ChatGPT. Why is this not working? You're trying to iterate over the renderer R, but a renderer is not a collection. You should be iterating over the list of materials instead. Each renderer R in renderers. List materials equals. So I had it right the first time, new list materials, and then R, get materials. Correctly populate. Oh, so you populate a list that way with, okay, got it. No, that's not what I want, that's not what I want. Is it? Is that how you do it? R. Get materials list materials correctly populates the materials list. You don't want to use a list, you can do for each material amount and more materials. Oh, well, that's a lot easier. Let's just do that. So it says do for each material that in R. No. Oh, wait. For each material. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. So let's randomize the color of each material. So then for each material, matte and matte, matte color equals, and then a random color from there. So let's use our random code from before. Boop. Random index color equals random range 0 to our colors list. Colors count. And don't need the +1. Perfect. And then matte color equals colors random index color. That should set a random color for every single material. That should do it. Now I need to make sure it doesn't do that to like the eyes or the nose, but for now, let's just test this, see if it works. So this should add any one of these 4 random colors there. Let's test it out. Puresly, what in the world? Puresly is late. How did that happen? Look at those white pants. Look at those white pants. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Why are only the pants random? Oh, we're index out of range. Must be non-negative. Oh, I know why. Made that same mistake last time. The colors count. Random range. Colors count. No, wait. This colors count -1. Now it should work. Oh, you're in school. That's a good excuse. Whoa, that guy's in all white. I love that look, but how did that happen? Okay, we're still getting issues. Gosh darn it. For each renderer are in renderers, boom. For each material in our materials. Then a random index color matte color equals colors random index color. Must be non-negative. Oh, I think it needs to be +1, not -1. There we go. Or I could just set this 0 to 1. I think. Let's try that. Here we go. Nope. Gosh darn it. Oh, they don't all have the colors. I'm such a dummy. Oh, no, they do. Oh, no, wait, that's locked. Oh, Zach. Oh, my gosh. Closed it. Unlock this. Yep, they don't have the colors. That's why these other goons don't have the colors. I need to apply that first. Ugh, overrides. Apply it to all the prefabs. There we go. Now they should work. And I think we can go back to this. Maybe. If it's not that, then it's going to be no. I'm not sure. We'll test it out. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. There it is. It works. They're all, look, white pants. There we go. Some gray shoes. They're all white and black variation. Oh, I love it. Looks amazing. Actually, so I need to make it so that the torso color is the same as the arm color. But that actually works. It makes him look like he's wearing a t-shirt. We definitely need to add some browns in there too. Let's add some more color variations. Let's add a brown. Let's add lighter brown, more saturated. Let's add a yellow, but like a Mountain Dew yellow. Let's add a green that's like a dark green, not too saturated. There we go. That's good. I add some more color. See what that looks like. Ugh, don't like that red, and that white is way too bright. I also didn't add it to all of them, so white should not be pure white. It should be like... Okay, let's apply that to everyone. Let's test that out. Oh, I hate that green. That green looks so ugly. Ugh, that is not what I was thinking. It's too saturated. There we go. That's better. I'm stuck. These will also look a lot better once they have texture on them. So it's not just flat across the board. I'm not fond of the pink. That pink needs to be darker. Less saturated, I think. Or it can be red. Actually, red's fine. I also want to add a blue. And apply. They all got red pants. How is that possible? It's looking good. We're definitely getting some variation. Okay, but that t-shirt needs to be the same color. The torso needs to be the same color as the rest of the body. So let's see. For each material in our materials. But not certain materials. If mat name does not contain so I don't want to change the color of any of the pupils. I guess we can change the pupils. Yeah, that's fine. We don't want to change the color of the eye whites or the iris. No, wait. We can change iris, but I don't want to change pupils or eye whites. So pupils and eye whites. Everything else is fine. Pupils and eye whites. Pupils. If mat name does not contain pupils, I do and or and name does not contain eye whites, then randomize it. Unknown Bear, what's up? How's it going? Wow, nice work, dude. Thank you so much. Means a lot. We're working on a mobile superhero game right now for a client. Okay, so that should change the color of everything minus the eye whites and the pupils. So eye whites are always white, looks like. Yep. I need to limit the colors to different clothing items. So like pants should probably only be tan, blue, and brown maybe, but they shouldn't be green. Even the green, I don't even like the green. I don't think we should do green at all. Where's the colors? Goon. Let's change the green to... Let's just get rid of the green. Okay. Okay. So we're not changing the color of pupils and eye whites. material ends up being the same. Material transparent. So let's just skip that as well. Let's skip that. Material name does not contain transparent. So that'll skip transparent. And then after we do all that, for each material, then we can set the transparent to be the same color as the non-transparent one. So then, if our materials contains, wait, hold on. Let's just do this again. There's a much better way to do this. I know there is, but we're just getting it done for now. For each material, again, if mat name contains transparent, so that's the transparent material, we need to set it to mat color equals the color of the transparent one. Color, skin color. If matte color no, if matte name equals contains material. So that's the only one that contains the name material, I think. Yeah, I need to change this to like skin color. I'm gonna change it right now. Skin transparent. Okay. I'm also gonna change that over here in case I ever re-export it. Skin transparent. Okay. So mat name contains transparent, and then here, if mat name contains skin, then skin color equals this value right here, or just matte color. There we go. And then here for each material, if matte name contains transparent, matte color equals skin color. Why is that not working? There we go. That should always set the torso to the same color as the rest of the skin. Let's try it out. for ones that don't have hoodies on. Perfect. Let's go. Blue torso, blue skin. Restart. White and white, perfect. Brown and brown, perfect. Where's some more skin? Red and red, perfect. I can't wait to add texture on these so that it actually looks like they have fur on them. Perfect. That's working beautifully. I just really need to make the torso transparent so that it doesn't pop through the hoodies. Let me show you an example. See this guy right here? Boop. His torso's popping through. And his legs too? No. Their legs are popping through too. Wait, which parts are transparent? Oh, all that is in there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that will get fixed. Perfect, okay. So yeah, I just need to make the material transparent. Let's see. If the hoodie is on, but if it's not on, don't make it transparent. Okay, so skin transparent. Needs to be transparent. And then just change the alpha to 100 or 0. Just change it to 0 every time for now to make sure it's showing up. Whew. It is transparent, but it's still showing up. That looks super weird. See the white guy? It's alpha transparent, but it's still showing up. That's super weird. Oh wait, because I'm setting it to the color. That's exactly what's happening. Okay. This is what I need to do. Boop. Okay, this is actually pretty easy right here. So down here, we're setting the transparent color to the same color as that. But we want to set the alpha based on whether we're wearing a hood or not. Okay, so after we set the color, set the transparency. So this is what I need to do. Matte color equals new color, and the color is going to be, I gotta put the RGB values and the alpha values. So the RGB value is going to be skin color R, skin color G, skin color B, and then the alpha is going to be based on whether we're wearing a hoodie or not. So what is that, a float? Alpha is a float. It's what's a float? So float alpha equals, wait, if hood on, then, wait, we gotta set it first. Okay, so float alpha equals 100. Okay. If hood on, then set alpha to 0. Alpha equals 0. And then we set this to alpha. Boom. There it is. So transparent torso material. We're setting it to the same color as the skin color that we defined from previously. And then we set it transparent. We start a variable float alpha to 100, so it's starting off always completely visible. But if we have the hood on, which we defined earlier, oh no, wait, we didn't define that yet. We don't define that until later. So I need to do colors, random color later. We're doing clothing first and then randomizing color. Okay. So we did define hood on. So then if the hood is on, then switch the alpha to being 0 and then set it to the alpha as that, depending on whether the hood is on or not. And we should be golden. Guys, for those that are watching on TikTok, can we get to 5,000 likes? Can you guys try to get us to 5,000 likes? We're at 2,700 likes. Let's get to 5,000. And guys, if you're on YouTube, please smash the like button. Whoa. I don't know what's going on, but I like it. Bug or feature? Look at those dudes. Oh my gosh. It looks like they have the star from Mario Kart or any of the Mario games. Looks like they have the star on. What is going on? I've got to look in the scene and see what's going on here. What the frick? Okay, so it's showing up as transparent sometimes. That is trippy. That is so trippy. Command sign line, thank you. That means a lot. What is going on with these? Okay, so skin transparent. Metallic transparent alpha. Okay, well, it's first off, it's not setting the alpha. No, it is. It should be on. Okay, cool. It should be off on the other ones. What is going on? Am I not allowing transparency? I'm allowing transparency, right, in my render settings? Like transparency should always be on regardless. Transparent layer mask, everything. Depth priming mode, no idea what that is. What depth priming mode you use? Oh, I might need that on. That might be the issue. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. What's the difference between color and color 32? Color, and then I think it just needs to be color, right? Color, color. RGB and alpha. See what ChatGPT says. How do I randomize the color of all materials to a predefined list of colors? List color. Okay, I'm already doing that correctly. Doobie-doobie-doo. Akani, what's up? How's it going? Predefined color count. Okay. Color, random color equals predefined color, random range, predefined colors. Well, first I can do this. That's a good idea. See what colors count. Okay, so random color equals from our list of colors, and then random range, 0 colors count. Great. And matte color equals random color. Great. Okay, but that still doesn't fix my problem down here. Let's see what this looks like. Bum, bum, dum, bum, 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 dum. Go now. Got my own stream to do. Awesome. Hope you have a good day. See you later, Command Slimelight. Thanks for popping in. It's still like super trippy. What is going on with that material? That is so weird. What is going on with this? It's setting that correctly. Oh, I updated it and now it works. Well, sort of. So it's a depth thing. It's definitely a depth thing. Camera. See, I'm making this game with the URP renderer, and I haven't worked much with the URP renderer. Everything that I do, like with Pixelfire, is all using HDRP. So the depth stuff with this, I don't know. I don't know yet what to do. Skin transparent. Like, where's all the depth settings? Usually there's depth settings for materials. I don't understand. Okay, so that works. So I need to make sure that I'm not just setting that to 0, that I'm also turning specular highlights off. Or just turn specular completely off. No, that doesn't display properly. Okay, preserve specular highlights. Okay. So if hood is on, alpha equals 0, and then also matte specular. How do I set this? Change the specular highlights? What's the material for that? Skin transparent, edit. What's it called? Preserve specular lighting. Preserve specular. Blend mode, preserve specular. 1 or 0. Preserve specular. Let's see if that keyword is enabled. It's not. So I enable keywords? Okay. ChatGPT to the rescue. How to disable reserve specular highlights on URP transparent material. Oh, it's just material set float? Material set float. Okay. And the value was this. Set it to 0F. Let's see if that works. Okay, so you with the hoodie on, your goon model, skin transparent instance. Your alpha's not being set. Unable to find style in big title enter in skin game skin. What in the world is that? So I don't understand why it's not working. And it's not setting the alpha to 0. Material set float blend mode preserves specular 0F, but it's not working. Let's do material enable keywords. Enable keyword. Just make sure it's enabled. Maybe that'll do it. Okay. You it's not, we're not checking for hood on. We need to check for hoodie on. Not hood on. Gosh darn it. Hood on. No. Hoodie on. And then down here, if hoodie is on. We need to set the hoodie on value. Let's see. If putting a hoodie on. Set it here. Hoodie on equals true. Okay. That should fix that, but we're still gonna have the material problem, unfortunately. These guys, if you are off. Okay, the alpha's setting correctly, which is great. Oh, that turned off. Great. Turned off. And it's setting to 0. Great. But it's still showing up weird. Why is it doing that? It's just not updating properly. Interesting. Hey. My wife reminded me I need to eat lunch, which she's very true. It is 1:47 p.m. I'm not eating lunch yet. So I'm actually gonna go do that because we usually eat dinner around 5:30, and if I don't eat lunch now, I'm not gonna be as hungry for dinner. And dinner is turkey burgers, and turkey burgers are the bomb. So I'm actually gonna go, guys. I'm gonna call it here so I can go eat lunch. Yeah, we've made it really far in the Goon randomization today, which is awesome. I just need to figure out why the transparent material is not working correctly. So I'll probably get that sorted off stream, and yeah, but I'll see you guys next time, and hope to see you guys around. Again, if you haven't already, check out Stream Focus. I released Stream Focus last week. It is in early access, and yeah, it's a multi-chat app, and check it out. Even if you guys don't sign up for it, at least check out the website, check out the release video trailer. I'd love to get your guys' opinions and feedback on it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye, guys.